Let's see how to enter footings and pile caps in CYPE 3D. To do this, we go to the Foundations tab. The viewer of this tab shows the starts of the vertical bars entered in the Structure tab, which have an external fixity defined at their base with fixed displacements. Then, we open the Foundation Elements menu at the top of the interface and click on the New option. In the pop-up window that appears when selecting Reinforced Concrete Footing or Mass Concrete Footing, we must choose with a single start if it is a pad footing, or a footing with multiple starts in the case of a combined footing or one common to several columns. We then indicate whether it is square, rectangular or tapered footing, and whether it is centered or eccentric by choosing the corresponding type. After clicking Accept, we must place the footing in the plan view. By hovering the mouse pointer over a start, it adopts the shape of two concentric squares. If we click there, the foundation element will be positioned centrally underneath the support. If we have chosen an eccentric footing, if we move the mouse pointer outside the support while the support is still selected, we will be able to enter a corner or edge footing. The mouse pointer shape indicates the shape of the footing. We can click on the support again if we wish to reposition the foundation element. If we have chosen the With Multiple Starts option, after clicking Accept, we select several starts one by one or use the crossing method. Then, we right-click the mouse. At this point, the insertion point of the foundation element appears, symbolised by a small circle with a cross and located at the geometric centre of the selected set of starts. As with the entry of single start elements, the shape of the mouse pointer indicates what type of footing will be used: centred, corner or edge. Clicking on this point will place the foundation element under the start group. If we select a pile cap, the pop-up window will also display the With One Start or With Multiple Starts options. The program then allows us to define between 1 and 7 piles, either rectangular, pentagonal or hexagonal, as well as to use linear or rectangular pile caps with the number of piles to be determined in the X and Y axes. Below, under Selected Pile, we click on Create and define the reference, the type of pile, its diameter or width, depending on whether it is a square or circular pile, and the symbol used for it. The pile carrying capacity is the maximum design axial force in service requested at the pile head and is data that must be provided by the user. The program will warn us if this value is exceeded after the force distribution has been analysed in the pile cap. This value must be defined for persistent situations and for seismic and accidental situations. Finally, we define the minimum distance between axes, which sets the minimum distance that should exist between the axes of adjacent piles. After clicking Accept, we return to the previous window. To the right of the drop-down menu, there are some options that allow us to copy, edit, or export the information entered to libraries in order to use it in other models. Penetration indicates the length of the pile penetrating into the pile cap. The recommended value is between 10 and 15 centimeters. Finally, we click Accept again and enter the pile caps on the starters by selecting them with the left mouse button.